Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's August 23rd, Friday morning. Grain markets giving us a little bit of a bounce here this morning. It seems like it's been an every other day event where one day up, one day down. We're gaining some of that sharp loss back here this morning for a couple reasons, we think. Weather forecast is dry next week, heat moving in, temps could be in the upper 90s in the upper Midwest by midweek, and there really isn't any rain in the forecast. With the rain that we've seen over the last few days, about 40% of the Midwest received a quarter of an inch or more. A third of the Midwest received anywhere from a half inch or more. So some areas receive some good moisture, but that leaves about 30 to 40% still in the dry areas, and with the heat coming in, that has traders concerned and keeps them from being willing sellers here, even on the news that's coming out of the crop tour. They completed Iowa and Minnesota yesterday, came up with a yield of 172 in Iowa compared to a 3-year average yield of 157, and USDA's got Iowa at 163. Minnesota had a 181 yield with 172 as their 3-year average, and the USDA's got Minnesota at a 166 yield. So pretty much every state seen better yields than what they had previously been in the last 3 years. And however, on the soybean side of things, pod counts continue to be below average, and that has definitely providing some support with the cool temperatures that we've had previously and the lack of moisture. Concern is of the soybean crop and what kind of yield can we truly receive on soybeans this year. Weather is definitely going to have an impact. The forecast hasn't really changed a whole lot, so some of the models are suggesting that we could see an improvement in moisture following the coming week during that Labor Day holiday week. So still watching the weather very closely, traders are, and to see what kind of crop we may receive this year. The option expiration, September options, will go off the board today, so that will create some migration to certain points in the September futures as these options go off the board here at the close. The dollar firmer this morning, which keeps a little bit of pressure on some of the markets as it may slow down exports. Gold a little bit lower as well, so that kind of a risk-off attitude we're seeing coming out of some of these other markets. In general, the grains will be monitoring weather. The tour, the results of the tour will be out at 1:30 today after the close, so we'll have all weekend to work through that. An indication or an estimate here of crop conditions next week. The attitude that we're getting off the floor is that traders are going to expect some further deterioration in corn and soybean conditions on Monday's report. In the livestock trade, cutout values for beef was a little bit higher yesterday, 38 cents higher in the choice. We had 84 cents higher in select. We did get the cold storage report out yesterday afternoon and showed that we had a very good drawdown of beef during the July time frame, 17 million pounds. In the last 30 years, the highest drawdown during July was 18 million pounds, and that was in July of 2011. Hogs and pork in cold storage, not necessarily as exciting, only a 20 million pound drawdown there compared to a normal drawdown of 34 million pounds during July. With the larger supply of hogs on the horizon. Cutout values, actually yesterday we were ended the day at 6 cents higher for cutout values, when early in the day, mid-morning, prices were down sharply on the cutout value. So maybe a sign of improvement there. We expect that we could see a little more demand from retailers early next week, ahead of the as they prepare for the Labor Day holiday. So we'll watch that very closely. But following that, with the short kill week during Labor Day and the larger numbers, we're concerned about the prices if we can hold these levels. So stay in touch with Allendale. Research on that will certainly keep you informed. I want to remind everybody the Allendale yield survey is going on right now. We're getting some good responses on our website and filling out the survey. If you get a chance over the weekend, take a look at your crops and then give us the numbers that you come up with. You can do that by just going to the website, filling out the survey there, or just give us a call here at 800-262-7538. We'll be happy to take the results down and get them put into the survey data. So we wish everybody a very successful trading day. I'll talk to you on Monday morning. Thank you.